And both fighters touch him up in the middle. Barone with the pressure.
I know Melchor is the one that comes from tank it, but right now Barone's the one that looks like a little bit like a tank. Coming forward, big pressure.
Definitely looks like a tank. A little ball of muscle in there.
Yeah. Alright, but very patient, not rushing right now, which I like. Smart pressure, he has smart pressure going on right now.
Certainly a lot of movement, though, coming from Melchor.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of forced it because he has to get out, but now he's doing a good job pushing him back. I like how he's using his kicks. Because right now, Barone seems to be more worried about the hands. So I like how Melchor here is using his kicks.
I think we're seeing a nice display from from a young amateur in how to stop forward pressure.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe not stop it, but how to combat it.
He's doing a good job dealing with it for sure. The side-to-side movement's good, and I like how he's using his teeps.
Aaron Varel calling for pressure and asking him to cut the ring off.
I would like to see Barone do a little bit more hands to leg kick and finish the combination. That was nice. Cut him off one leg, really clean shot.
Well timed, more of a slip than a knockdown.
A little bit more
not
for
straight
slip.
knockdown.
A little bit more for enough balance. But still good timing on it. See, I like when Melchor's going side to side. I would like to see Barone throw a leg kick.
Barone is timing that right hand very well, though, off of that outside leg kick from Melchor.
Yeah, he's doing a good job timing it. Both guys doing the work. I think for sure the pressure gave it to Barone, but Melchor doing a good job dealing with the pressure. He's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive this round, I think, though.
Certainly. Now, Rafa, that's one where, from the untrained eye or from the casual perspective, you might think that it's a pretty clear cut one round or one-sided scoring decision as far as that fight. Common eye might think just based off of the aggression, the pressure, and the boxing from Barone, that Barone is the winner of that round. But when we're talking about the way that the actual scoring system works and the way that we take into effect the kicks, the knees, all of that work, it's a much tighter round than what one might think.
100%, because Melchor didn't really throw as much, but he was doing really good work with his legs whenever he was going. They should use a lot more teeps going into this round, just like that.
Beautiful
just
teep
like
to
that.
start.
But see, he can't keep accepting the ring, the ropes here. He needs to be the one on pressure a little bit. So I'll start using my teeps and my knees on the inside. I like this, rotate him, and then maybe put him on the ropes,
Yeah, and we're just seeing a lot of just forward, relentless pressure, just being a tank, like you said, right away to start out of the gate from Barone.
100%. See, like right now, I'd be teeping if I was him. Just heavy teeps, trying to back him off, trying to get him off me. Nice, I like that. And I like what he's double kicking. Not putting him on the ropes. That's what you want to do, instead of backing up.
Agreed. Barone's starting to look a little bit more labored.
Yeah, he's starting to look a little bit tired. Still the man going forward, though. See, and I feel like there's times where Melchor can loosen, like he circles all the way to his right and he's almost out of the ropes, but then he goes back to the left and puts himself back on the ropes. Like right now, I would like to just see him go pressure forward, big pressure forward. Agreed. And then start getting your kicks going. Once you got your pressure going, now you can start letting your kicks loose. Also, I like how he's doubling up on the leg kicks, and he's going left leg. Oh, nice flurry by Barone.
It's tough to be effective, though, when you're always working off the back foot.
Especially with kicks. It's really hard to kick one in your back foot. But I like how Melchor's throwing like left kick, right kick, but he's throwing both of them to the leg. I like to see him like kick low, kick high, whether it's same leg or opposite leg.
I love hearing that strategy right there, Offer. That's why we have you here under the headset.
I know a thing or two. For sure.
Aaron Brown never short of the energy when he is in the corner of one of his fighters. As we approach this third and final round, if you're in Melchor's corner, what are you offering for?
If I'm Melchor's corner, like I said, get off the ropes. He needs to get off the ropes right now. He turned him a couple times in the last round, so whenever he turns him, I'd like to just see him really let loose once he puts up Barone in the ropes. And that second round was a little bit tighter too, so both rounds are pretty tight right now. Hard to say which way the judges are going to go, but I think Melchor just needs to really get off those ropes right now.
Yeah, you know, I would have to think that it's probably Barone, but yeah, I would have to say that it's probably Barone with the edge right now, but you know, you never know.
Yeah, no, I think so too, but just runs a little bit close, but yeah, I think the pressure is probably scoring big for him, honestly.
Especially the power on those punches, you know, you could when we're looking at who's drawing more of a reaction, who is getting more of a reaction rather when something lands, it's certainly Barone.
100%. But I like what Melchor's doing right now. Anytime he comes in, he's throwing fast combinations, and that's a great way to get him off you too. Just whenever he comes in, throw fast, hard combinations.
Just got to hit him with that car wreck.
100%, yeah, 100%. That was beautiful job, but see, stay on that once you get him there.
Agreed. Right now, you don't have time to back up if you're Melchor. You have to continue to move forward.
And honestly, it doesn't look good. Like anytime he gets to the center and Barone hits him, he just goes all the way back to kick. But see, I like that. That's good work.
See, but he's starting to be effective. He needs to stay on him right now. He needs to put his foot on the gas and hunt for this finish right now. He has Barone on the ropes. Barone is tired. Barone's breathing out of his mouth. He has blood drawn out of his nose. He has the opportunity to go for the finish, but he has to put his foot on the gas and have the sense of urgency.
Honestly, right now would be a great time to finish his combination with a high kick. I think he can catch him really clean by finishing his combination with a high kick. A beautiful one, too. See how much space he's giving him, though? Don't give him that space. Don't give him the respect. You're the one on pressure right now. You're the one doing the good work, so keep pushing him back.
That was a fun one to see right there. A definite clash of the styles between the two of them.
Very tough fight. And that's an important lesson to learn for Melchor, because honestly, dealing with big pressure fighters like that where they don't really move back, it's a hard thing to learn how to do, so that's valuable experience for him.
Certainly, and I also think that, you know, it's a learning opportunity for him to go back once he revisits the film for this fight and say, hey man, like, I definitely had him on the ropes in the third, and if my hand does not get raised in this contest, that could have been the difference right there of if I would have just pushed a little bit more forward during that round, I might have been able to get him out of there.
100%, yeah. I think this fight, whether he wins or loses, is a good learning experience for him. Both guys, really.
Absolutely. And with our official decision.
All right, if you like that fight, say hell yeah!
Announcer filling it today.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's good vibes.
By unanimous decision, out of the blue corner,